Welcome to our deep dive into the Cuban Revolution, exploring Che Guevara's legacy in Cuba. In this video, we will journey through key landmarks and cultural sites that illustrate Che Guevara's pivotal role in shaping modern Cuba. From the solemnity of the Che Guevara Mausoleum in Santa Clara to the iconic mural in Havana's Revolution Square, we'll explore the physical and ideological remnants of his legacy. Join us as we uncover the history, art, and practical insights that make Guevara's influence resonate throughout the island today. 1. Santa Clara, Che Guevara Mausoleum and Museum. Santa Clara is a city that echoes with the spirit of Che Guevara, a key figure in the Cuban Revolution. It is famously home to the Che Guevara Mausoleum and Museum, a place that has become a pilgrimage site for those interested in his life and legacy. The museum holds a rich collection of artifacts, letters, and personal items belonging to Che, offering a personal glimpse into his revolutionary journey. The mausoleum itself is a somber yet powerful space, where Che's remains were laid to rest after being discovered in Bolivia in 1997. Visitors often describe the experience as moving, as they walk through exhibits filled with photographs and documents that paint a vivid picture of his life. Santa Clara is also the site of the pivotal Battle of Santa Clara, where Che led his troops to a decisive victory, sealing the fate of the Batista regime. This city is not just a historical site but a living testament to Che's enduring influence in Cuba. 2. La Cabaña Fortress, Havana. La Cabaña Fortress, perched on the eastern side of Havana Harbor, serves as a significant chapter in Che Guevara's Cuban narrative. After the triumph of the revolution, Che was appointed as the commander of this fortress. This massive 18th-century fortification became a center for revolutionary justice, where Che conducted trials and executions of those deemed enemies of the revolution. The fortress today is part of the Morro Cabaña Historical Military Park, offering visitors a glimpse into its strategic importance. Walking through its corridors, one can almost hear the echoes of the past, as the site still retains much of its historical ambiance. The fortress also hosts a nightly cannon ceremony, a tradition that dates back centuries, drawing both tourists and locals alike. As you explore, you can see exhibits showcasing Che's role in the post-revolutionary period, making it an essential stop for understanding his complex legacy in Cuba. 3. Che Guevara Mural in Revolution Square, Havana. In the heart of Havana, Revolution Square stands as a monumental tribute to Cuban history, with Che Guevara's iconic image emblazoned on the Ministry of the Interior building. This mural is not just a piece of art, it is a symbol of Che's lasting presence in the hearts of the Cuban people. The stylized image, often used in revolutionary propaganda, captures his determined gaze, which has become synonymous with the spirit of revolution worldwide. The square itself is a vast expanse used for political rallies and speeches, including those by Fidel Castro. Standing in the square, visitors feel the weight of history, surrounded by giant portraits of other revolutionary figures like Camilo Cienfuegos. The mural is a popular spot for tourists, who often pose for photos beneath it, capturing a piece of Cuba's revolutionary legacy. It serves as a constant reminder of Che's ideals and the changes he fought for in Cuba. 4. The Sierra Maestra Mountains. The Sierra Maestra Mountains are steeped in revolutionary lore, as they were the base for Che Guevara and Fidel Castro during the early days of the Cuban Revolution. These rugged mountains provided the perfect cover for guerrilla warfare, with dense forests and challenging terrain that proved advantageous to the revolutionaries. Che's time here was crucial in shaping his strategies and leadership qualities, as he led troops through numerous skirmishes against Batista's forces. The mountains are now a popular destination for those seeking to retrace the steps of the revolutionaries, with guided tours available for the adventurous. Hiking through these trails offers an immersive experience, where one can imagine the hardships faced by Che and his comrades. The Sierra Maestra is not just a geographical location but a symbol of resilience and determination, qualities embodied by Che Guevara throughout his life. 5. Casa Museo Che Guevara, Havana. Casa Museo Che Guevara in Havana offers a more intimate look into the life of this iconic figure. Located in the neighborhood of Sancti Spiritus, the museum is set in a house where Che lived with his family. This museum presents a personal narrative, with rooms filled with personal belongings, photographs, and memorabilia that tell the story of his life outside the battlefield. Visitors can see his books, letters, and even some of his medical equipment, as Che was also a trained doctor. The museum provides a unique perspective, showing Che not just as a revolutionary but as a father and husband. This aspect of his life is often overshadowed by his political actions, making the museum a compelling stop for those wanting a fuller understanding of who Che Guevara was. It's a place where history feels personal, bridging the gap between the myth and the man. 6. Che Guevara murals and art across Cuba. Artistic expressions of Che Guevara can be found throughout Cuba, from vibrant murals to statues and posters. These pieces of art serve as a testament to his enduring influence and the widespread admiration he continues to command. In cities like Havana, Santiago de Cuba, and Trinidad, you can find murals depicting Che in various forms, each capturing a different facet of his personality and ideals. Street artists often use his image to convey messages of resistance, unity, and hope, resonating with both locals and tourists. These artworks are not only visual tributes but also cultural landmarks, adding color and context to the Cuban streetscape. The prevalence of Che's image in art highlights his transformation from a historical figure to an icon of global revolution. Exploring these murals allows visitors to engage with Cuba's cultural identity and understand the deep connection the Cuban people have with Che Guevara. 7. Cultural and historical context. Understanding Che Guevara's legacy requires delving into the cultural and historical context of Cuba during the mid-20th century. The revolution was a response to years of political corruption, economic inequality, and foreign influence, which had left the Cuban people yearning for change. Che, originally from Argentina, joined Fidel Castro and other revolutionaries in their quest to overthrow the Batista regime. His ideas were deeply influenced by Marxist philosophy, advocating for social justice and equality. Che's participation in the Cuban Revolution was not just a political act but a cultural shift, changing the way people viewed leadership and resistance. His writings and speeches continue to inspire movements worldwide, reflecting his belief in the power of the people. By exploring this context, one gains insight into why Che Guevara remains a revered figure in Cuba and beyond, symbolizing the fight against oppression and the hope for a better future. 8. Practical tips for visiting the sites associated with Che Guevara's legacy in Cuba requires some planning to make the most of your trip. First, consider the best time to travel. The dry season from November to April is ideal for exploring outdoor sites like the Sierra Maestra Mountains. When visiting museums and historical sites, it's advisable to hire a local guide who can provide detailed insights and stories, enhancing your understanding of Che's impact. Transportation can be a challenge, so renting a car or hiring a driver might be necessary to reach remote locations like Santa Clara. It's also important to respect local customs and be aware of the historical significance of these sites. Lastly, engaging with locals can offer a deeper perspective, as many Cubans have stories passed down from generations about the revolution. These practical tips can help ensure a meaningful and enriching journey through Che Guevara's legacy in Cuba. 9. The enduring image of Che Guevara. Che Guevara's image has transcended time, becoming a universal symbol of rebellion and idealism. His iconic portrait, with the beret and piercing gaze, is one of the most recognized images globally, often seen on t-shirts, posters, and graffiti. This image represents more than just a revolutionary leader. It embodies the fight for justice, equality, and freedom. Despite the controversies surrounding his methods and ideologies, Che's legacy continues to spark debate and inspire new generations. His life story is a testament to the power of belief and action, showing how one person's vision can impact the world. For many, Che remains a hero who stood against oppression, while others critique his approach. Regardless of differing opinions, his image endures, reminding us of the complexities and contradictions of revolutionary movements. Che Guevara's legacy in Cuba and beyond is a powerful reminder of the enduring human spirit in the quest for a better world.